Well, hello everybody. You're watching LoadedTV.com. Welcome. I'm Ken McKim, and this is What the Heck Tech. So for those of you who might be new to the program, you can live chat your questions right now as we're doing this. So if you have anything you want to talk about, go ahead and chime in, and I'll be able to see them on the screen and answer you in real time. So we do this every weeknight at 6 p.m. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. and we generally cover 3 topics. So what we're going to talk about today is well, themed in a way. We have hi Pam. We have we have St. Patrick's Day themed apps that you're going to want to take a look at, and these are all free. We have some that are just for iOS and a couple that are for iOS and Android. So I'll cover those for you, so you're completely prepared to enjoy your St. Patrick's Day holiday to the fullest. And then we're going to talk about an app that has a little bit to do with coffee and a little bit to do with tipping people for said coffee. And that'll be our second segment. And then the big story, everyone is talking about wearable technology, from Google Glass to Fitbit, all these types of running fitness apps. Well, there's new wearable technology that goes beyond anything that's come before. It's a little more pricey than Google Glass, but I think you'll agree that the price would be worth it considering its intended function. What is it? Well, I'm not going to tell you yet. You have to wait. It's going to be the third segment. It's just me tonight. Justin Visigoth is off on assignment, but we'll soldier forward without him. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and live chat in and then let me know. Otherwise, we're going to get right to it. We're going to take a real quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to get you set to enjoy your St. Patrick's Day holiday. So stay tuned. You're watching What the Heck Tech on LoadedTV.com. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching LoadedTV.com. This is What the Heck Tech, and I'm your host, Ken McKim. So, right off the bat, let's get into it. St. Patrick's Day. Of course, it's all about drinking, but it's also all about taking pictures of your friends while they're drinking and after they've been drinking, you know, for those important blackmail photos for the next day. There's a bunch of apps that you can use to aid you in your quest to entertain yourself and humiliate your friends. So let's go ahead and take a look. The first one is called the St. Patrick's Day Photo. It is a free application, and it basically allows you to put St. Patrick's Day themed accoutrement on your pictures. So you can give people funny hats, and you can give them 4-leaf clovers and pots of gold to chase after they're done chasing everything else for the evening. You know how St. Patrick's Day goes, right? Is it free? Yes, Nick, this is a free app. For a limited time. I've seen disclaimers on this that it's not going to be free for too long, so you might want to check it out. There will be a link that you can click on here that will take you straight to the download site. But yeah, and this is just for iOS. They don't have this for Android currently. But it is free, and it'll allow you to do all sorts of fun themed St. Patrick's Day things. So the second one, this is for the Guinness Pub Finder. So if you like Guinness, and really, come on, who doesn't like Guinness beer? This next app is for you, because this will allow you to find a bar in your local area that serves Guinness. And of course, they'll serve other things as well. Come on. As much as I would like just a Guinness-only bar, they're not going to stay in business long. So this is a very good app, and it is also free. And you can find this one for both iOS and Android. So I've got a couple of questions here on the chat. Let me take a look here. Nick, it is free, yes. Does that work in Reno? Yes, it would work anywhere. Basically, like any other app that uses location services, you'll have to give it permission to use your cell signal to track you. So I don't know where you are. You'll know where to go for all the Guinness, but the people who will be looking to arrest you after drinking too much Guinness will also know where you are, so be careful. No, I don't think so. I don't think you have to worry. The NSA doesn't care if you drink Guinness, really. So one more app to complete the trifecta of St. Patty's Day apps for smart devices. This next one is called the St. Patrick's Day Drunk Leprechaun. And it's just a silly game. Basically, you have a drunk leprechaun. And he doesn't want to stay upright. And really, after drinking lots of Guinness, who does? So your job is to keep the drunk leprechaun vertical. And it basically uses the gyroscope built into your phone to determine if you're succeeding or not at keeping the drunk leprechaun soberly upright. So it's very crazy. It's just fun. And you know you're going to suck at the game after you've had a few pints. So I wouldn't play it with any expectations of setting any record scores on there. So that's it. 3 complete waste of time apps, except for, of course, the Guinness Finder one. That's important. That directs you to where you can get your drink on, and that's the most important part, of course, of St. Patrick's Day, is knowing where to drink, and then having the app to decorate your friends' pictures after you've all been drinking. And then the Drunk Leprechaun app, just because, why not? Going to go to the live chat here to answer a couple of questions here. Say hello to John. Hello, John. Yes, I was at the Bonanza. Wow, that's going back a little ways. That's true. We used to do this show live in the Bonanza Casino. So, how much is that app? All of these apps that I've described to you today, Colin, are free. So, no cost to you whatsoever. Because really, you're going to be spending all your money on beer. You don't want to, lose any of your drink money to things like apps. Turian Plague Rat. Maybe it gets easier when you're drunk. Possibly. I know I get better at pool when I'm drunk. That's what I tell myself every time. No, it's not true. Not true at all. So, that's what you need to know to get yourself in the proper mood for St. Patrick's Day. We're going to take another very quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'm going to tell you about an app that allows you to tip people, but it gives you time to change your mind. Don't go anywhere. You are watching LoadedTV.com, and this is What the Heck Tech. And welcome back, everybody. You're watching LoadedTV.com, and this is What the Heck Tech. I'm your host, Ken McKim, and we just recapped what you can do to get in the mood for St. Patrick's Day, but now I think we're going to kind of move on a little bit, because what's more important than beer? Well, coffee. Obviously. Come on, people, keep up. It's very simple. Coffee, beer. You drink one before, you drink the other after. You might drink a little bit of coffee before you go have your beer so you can stay awake longer. But there's an app that's already out there. It's been out there for quite a while for a very popular chain called Starbucks. They've had an app for a long time. What's new about the latest iteration? Well, the latest version of the Starbucks app will allow you to tip people on it, which is very cool because beforehand you couldn't use the app to tip. You could use it to pay for the purchase, but not to tip your server. So it's very cool in that aspect. What's kind of funny though, and I don't know if they did this well, they had to do it intentionally because they coding the app, they had to make the conscious decision to include this feature. So it's kind of weird, but you have up to 2 hours after you make your purchase and pay out your tip to change your mind. So let's see how this would work. So you go to Starbucks, you order your venti, non-fat, white chocolate mochaccino, you get it, and you like it. So you tip your server, you pay for it, you use the Starbucks app to do both, okay? And then a couple hours go by and suddenly your stomach's feeling a little weird and maybe you feel like the coffee didn't sit too well. Technically speaking, if you wanted to blame the server for that and you gave them a $3 tip, you could go back in there and change it to $1 or nothing at all. It's just a really strange thing, a really strange feature to include in an app. I don't know. I mean, how do you guys feel about that? I guess it's kind of nice if you feel ambivalent and change your mind a lot. Looking at the live chat, got a couple of questions. Says, does it calculate your tip like 20%? I believe the app does actually encourage you to tip preset amounts. It kind of gives you the option of you know, some standard percentages like, you know, 10, 15, 20%. Some people say they wouldn't use it. Beth says she would not use it. A lot of people don't like Starbucks. I know that it's you know, it's so trendy to hate Starbucks. I'm sorry. I like Starbucks coffee. I think they're fine. Coffee's coffee. I'm going to horrify a lot of you. I drink Folgers. I do. I drink Folgers Gourmet Supreme, but you know, unless it's really bad, I like all coffee. I just love it. Lee says, I like it, just stupid prices. Does it work in England, or is this just a US thing? That's a very good question, Kev. As far as I know, this app is restricted to the US currently. Now, of course, as it gets popular and if it takes off, then I'm sure you'll see overseas versions very soon. But Turi and Playgrat says, why I never carry cash. And yeah, so that's the thing. I always have plastic in my pocket. I don't carry cash a lot, and I love the ability to just tip on something like an app, or because you don't usually get the option on receipts in a lot of places. So I think this is good. Only snobs drink at Starbucks. Well, you see, I'm not a snob. I'll drink it anywhere. I mean, really, I drink Denny's coffee. If it's a little, you just add a little creamer to counteract the. So I want to take a second to say hi to everyone who's chatting in. Saul, very good to see you. Tureen Playgrat, Beth, Kev, Lee, Triple X. Hi, Triple X. It's been a while. Chase. So great. Thank you guys for chatting in, and of course, you can always email me your questions after the show to ken@loadedtv.com. So there you go. We're going to put a link up here very quickly for you to go. You can actually download the app. Again, this is an iOS app only. For some reason, I haven't seen this on Android yet, but it's just easier to develop for iOS initially. I know it's very frustrating when you're an Android user, and I am an Android user. I love Android. But coding-wise, it is simpler to develop for iOS first, see how the reception for your app goes, and then if there's enough demand, you can cross over into other platforms like Android. And then, you know, that Windows Phone thing. I'm just kidding. No one develops for Windows Phone. Anyhow, so the next segment, the big one, I'm going to talk to you about an amazing piece of wearable tech. It's more expensive than Google Glass, but I think you'll find that it does a lot more than Google Glass. The importance of its functionality actually can't be overstated. What is it? You're going to have to come back to find out. So stay tuned. You are watching LoadedTV.com, and this is What the Heck Tech. I'll be right back. This is What the Heck Tech. I'm your host, Ken McKim. And so here we are, segment 3, the big segment, the What the Heck story for the week. What is it this week? Well, the last couple of weeks we've talked about medical devices, and in a way, I guess this could be said to be medical in nature, and that it might prevent injury. I'm talking about wearable tech, but we're not talking about Google Glass. This is not a Fitbit watch. This isn't anything to help you with your cardiovascular health or your running. No, this is James Bond meets Batman time. This is an honest-to-God bulletproof suit. The entire thing. Bulletproof. I'm not kidding. I've got a picture. You can take a look at this thing. And this is from their website. It's crazy. The whole thing's bulletproof. And it's air conditioned. It just gets better, right? It's bulletproof and it's air conditioned. So, it's by an outfit that, it's a Zurich-based company. It's called Suit Art. They have all kinds of custom-made, you know, regular suits that are not meant to stop small arms firing. But then they have this. This is called the Diamond Armor suit. This thing is freaky-deaky cool, okay? Basically, it's called diamond armor because there are literal diamonds on the fabric. How many? Well, 880 black diamonds. So the suit's black. The diamonds are black. 800 of them. There's an additional 600 diamonds in the lapels. The total weight is 140 carats. The jacket buttons are made from steel embedded with, you guessed it, more black diamonds, 280 more. The suit is bulletproof. It uses technology invented by a group called Cross Shield. They make body armor and other bulletproof gear, and they say that their suit affords what's called level 2 protection. What does that mean? That means, according to the National Institutes of Justice, that level 2 protection will protect you wearing this suit from bullets fired from handguns ranging from 9mm pistols to 57 caliber magnums. So, as you might imagine, this suit is a little bit heavy. And if you're dodging, opposing country spies in Bombay alleys and running hither and thither like the Doctor, you might get a little bit warm. So they took that into consideration, and they have built-in air conditioning in this suit. Yes, it's cooling through hydrolysis, through evaporation. It's all of this high-tech, uber classified, they're not sharing how they do it technology, but it's in there. So it will keep you cool as you're getting shot. Because, being shot at could make one start to perspire a little bit. So where can you get one? Well, you can go to their website, and we'll throw a link up there to their special Diamond Armor website page that you can go take a look, and they have other pictures on there. It's only $3.2 million. Child's play, right? It is if you're Bruce Wayne. So start saving your pennies, and you too could add to your wardrobe the ultimate in business wear meant for, say, aggressive negotiations. I mean, really, seriously, aggressive negotiations. And this is for the real boardroom warrior here. I've got some more comments here on the chat. King says, dude, that's awesome. I could use one here in South Africa. James says, oh yeah, get me one. Turian Plague Rat, will I sparkle? Of course you will sparkle. It's black diamonds. They might be black, but they're still shiny and sparkly. They're diamonds. That might be a disadvantage. Hiding in alleyways, moon comes out, sparkle, headshot. Because this won't protect your head. Okay, maybe not a great idea. They might have to rethink the diamond thing. Says, perfect, it would make me sweat. Yeah, if someone was shooting me, yes. Yes, it would. So there you go. That's your what the heck tech story for the week. The ultimate in protective wear. It's a suit that's completely bulletproof for small arms fire. I mean, seriously, if someone pulls out the automatic weapon, you really need to run away anyway. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in, as always. During the week, if you have questions for me, please send them to ken@loadedtv.com. I will respond. I do respond to my emails. And visit our website, LoadedTV.com. We post archived episodes of the show up there. You'll get, first-hand information on new shows coming your way. We're going to have our schedule put up there. And I've got a special surprise coming on the, I believe it's the 25th of this month. I'll be giving a live talk here at the Morris. It's not a technical subject. It's more of a TED Talk, except it's me, so it's a Ken Talk. And it's about chronic illness. It's a subject that's very close to my heart. So stay tuned for that. We'll get that video up after it's filmed, but it will be here live at the Morris on the 25th at 6 p.m. So that's it for now. Thank you guys so much. We love it when you watch. Tell your friends about the show. And we will see you next week. Until then, I'm Ken McKim for LoadedTV.com. You take care.